Okay, hello there. I'm squeezed into this little can of a phone screen. Got my two legs that I'm replacing on my desk because now my desk is a lot taller than the legs involved. So I've bought myself two stair thingamajiggers and stair rungs, and I'm turning them into legs by the moment. I'll call it the umbrella tip style. It's just basic for now, just so I get it on there, and then down the road I can do all kinds of crazy shit to this if and when I want. But for now, let's just get functional. This end is probably a dowel bit that fits into the stairwell upper railing, but in my case I'm going to use it for the very end. And I'm just going to show you what I'm doing. Doesn't mean it's, I don't know if there's a right and a wrong way, but usually this would be done on a lathe for sure, and this has been done on a lathe. But in my case, that is not happening because I don't have one. So this is what I have managed to do. I take my little chisel, and I don't know if you can even see this. Let's just get it a little bit more in the camera. And what I've done is I've just done some rough chiseling. And I know it's crazy going towards myself, but with this block here as protection and stuff, I don't have anything else that'll hold it still. So from my tapping, and because I've got pretty good control over the tapping, I feel pretty confident, because the only slip would be one, say 2 millimeter slip, and I think I'm pretty good for that. Like, I'm not doing giant lunges of wood coming off where I would slip. And then when I get down here, I will secure it a bit more. And then basically when I've got this done, what I've done so far with the other one is then I sanded it down. And I'm kind of going for not wasting a lot of time too, because this is extremely time consuming, and I have a lot of other stuff that you could almost say I'm procrastinating. There's a lot of stuff I have to do that I don't want to do, and frankly I use this as a incentive to get other things done. So I do a certain amount of the boring stuff that I don't want to do, filling out forms and applications and cleaning up trailers and all that kind of stuff that I really would rather not be doing. Cleaning out barns, cleaning out collapsed shelter logic tents. I mean, it's just, the list goes on and it's endless, and if I think about it too much I just get overwhelmed. So I do what I can for a period of the day, and then I give myself some time to do something creative as well, because frankly there's got to be a way to enjoy life, and my enjoyment does not include cleaning out barns and trailers and old collapsed tents and shit like that. It's not fun. It'd be more fun, I guess, if you're doing it as a party thing, but you know, I'm sitting here by myself doing shit, and it's just, I would have a lot more things I'd rather do. So I try to balance it out a little bit, give myself incentives, and all that jazz. I should bring this down a bit more. I would love, you know, if I could just do what I want. I am very lucky because my tattooing is what I love doing. But for other odds and ends, like creating my little Soulprint studio that I'll be working on for many years to get it to its perfection, I just like being creative with a whole bunch of areas of my life, and creating something bigger. In my case here, I'm creating an environment, a studio and a home, to do my Soulprints that to my knowledge is the best that I can create based on what I know about the process, to give people the deepest, most profound experience that I can. And I'm working towards that, and I'm only on the tip of the iceberg, I admit. But I also do believe very strongly that this whole Soulprint process, I'm onto something, and I'm very serious about it, because I know that I've only reached a small level of what its potential is, and I want to put enough of a dent into the world with this concept that when I'm gone, it continues in some form through some people. So that's my big goal. So I create my soul prints. I create the place to do my soul prints. So therefore, that to me feels like it's all part of the same thing. And then I guess small projects that I have done in the past for people, paintings, carvings, whatever. I love doing those too. I just love a little variety in life. And I love some social elements too. And for the large part, I've been spending an awful lot of time very isolated and very alone. And I think for the first 2 years, it was extremely important. I needed it. As grueling as it was at times, I did need that. And now I still need it, but I'm also venturing out and reaching out and becoming more social. And when I'm working in Fergus, that's where I really try to work on that part of my life, the more social, interactive stuff. And it's really pretty nice, because Fergus, I knew people there, and I go back, and a lot of people are, hey, it's Damon, and I have to admit, it feels really good. So I feel like this is my home, and that is my second home. I feel like I need this two-part home for myself. And I'm kind of imagining that maybe in the future I'd have a 3-part home. One, somewhere I could go for a month of the year in the winter, somewhere warm, is sort of my idea. But just letting it sit back on the boiler and figure its own self out. I'm not going to try and push or manipulate, just letting the universe decide for me. Because I feel like I pushed a lot in my life and sat back and trusted a lot in my life too, but now I really want to put more emphasis on trusting the universe and developing that more soulful level of interacting with my environment and my people. Well, that is my environment. Getting this down. I don't want to, shit, I think I've already gone way too long. Oh well, I guess I'm going to give a go at YouTubing it. It's worth me saying a little bit of stuff, I guess, for anyone that wants to bother listening to 10 minutes of me, if you can bear it. Tighten this thing. But yeah, I'm creating an environment. I bought some children's books that I really quite enjoy. They're not ultimate in my imagination, but I guess that's why I would like to one day do at least a children's book. And this was the closest I've found, these books. I bought 10 of the 20 set. And I want to just read through those and stuff, because that's another aspect that I want to work on, is I feel that children are who's taking over the world, and I think everything we have should go into our children, into a new way of educating them, a new way of keeping them healthy, a new way of a lot of stuff. Like I believe, I'm going to be very careful to qualify this, I believe we have a lot of work to do. I think everyone believes this. I think this is not a radical thought. And I just think that putting most of our effort into our kids that are going to take over this world, and hopefully in a better way learn from what other generations have messed up on, and also learn that they don't have to continue that mess, and they don't have to be intimidated either. Be strong. Be strong. Well, it's nice working with this pine. It's just so damn easy to whittle away. There we go. Now, let's first, I don't know where my chipmunk is. He was coming here for his peanuts, and I got a whole handful ready for him, and now he's not coming anymore. Okay, more wood coming up. More wood coming up. Okay, I will stop this. It's almost 10 minutes. I'll stop at 11. the last thing you want to do is just hear me babble, babble, babble. I think I've said the most important stuff. And as I mentioned, after I did this on the other one, I then used my belt sander to take it down a bit more and just round it off. And I think that's good enough for now, because then I can just continue to work on all the other parts and go back to this, as I mentioned, when I feel like it. Where am I? 10:30, half a minute, don't want to miss it. 11 is my lucky number, so I could do it 11:11, actually. 10:43, get prepared. It will stop at 11:11 if I get the timing right. Woohoo, don't want to take up too much here. 10:54. $11:05, 11:06, 11:07, 8, 9. Goodbye, folks. Love you.